Guys, the hype has been fucking real all week. J. Cole, about to drop. We're 10 minutes away. If you don't know, J. Cole's KOD album was a banger. It was fire. Then he couldn't do no wrong on features. And we've been hiatus mode for the last couple of weeks. Maybe last couple of months. But then he starts putting out cryptic shit on IG. The hype has just been buzzing. The anticipation, more anticipation for this one track than Heinz ketchup out of a glass bottle. And here we are. It feels like it's Black Friday on the internet. Cyber Monday. I don't know why I said Black Friday on the internet. If you're new here, didn't even introduce myself. My name's Ernest. Welcome to the channel. There's a chance that you're new here if this video blows up more than the other ones because this is a new, hot, highly anticipated track. I make breakdown videos of lyrics. I make reaction videos to new music. If you like what you see, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, like this video if you like the content at the end. If you don't want to leave a comment, that's on you. It's all cool. Thanks for stopping by anyway. Just refreshed, 801, shit drop. Let's fucking do this. J. Cole, Middle Child, the hype is real. Here we are. Let's fucking get it.
You good, T-Minus? Niggas been counting me out. I'm counting my bullets, I'm loading my clips, I'm writing down names, I'm making a list, I'm checking it twice and I'm getting them hit. The real ones been dying, the fake ones is lit. The game is off balance, I'm back on my shit. The Bentley is dirty, my sneakers is dirty, but that's how I like it. You all on my dick, I'm all in my bag, as hard as it get.
Bro, that beat drop, T-Minus doing the damn thing. You see the simplicity in how he spits, but his voice, his delivery is so smooth, so chill. I'm making a list, I'm checking it twice. Like a gift on Christmas, I'm making my list, checking it twice.
The game is off balance, I'm back on my shit. The Bentley is dirty, my sneakers is dirty, but that's how I like it. You all on my dick, I'm up.
He said the Bentley is dirty, as in the Bentley's dirty, like, oh shit, clean and dirty, kind of in the same shit in this sense. But also the sneakers is dirty, because he don't give a fuck, he ain't about that shit anymore. And it really don't matter, because you still on his dick. Like, you on his dick because of his flow, not even because of his swag, not even because of the drip, or the sauce, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. You on the dick because he's got that skill. Fire.
My bag, as hard as it get. I do not store powder, I might take a sip. I might hit the blunt, but I'm liable to trip. I ain't popping no pill, but you do as you wish.
I do not snort powder, but I might take a sip. I might hit the blunt, but I'm liable to trip. Like, I don't even really do that often because I'm liable to be out of my own mind. And I don't pop the pills, but you do as you wish. I already warned you on KOD. I already told everybody the bad thing about that. I done told people to go to counseling instead of popping those pills to find their freedom. But hey, you do as you wish. This shit is fire. You hear that fucking trumpet in the background? That shit is clean.
Do as you wish. I roll with some fiends. I love them to death. I got a few mil, but not all of them rich. What good is the bread if my niggas is broke? What good is first class if my niggas can't sit?
What good is the bread if my niggas is broke? What good is first class if my niggas can't sit? Like, what good is all these accolades? What good is all this shit that I've gotten to the top? But it don't matter because I'm the only one there. They say the top is lonely, and it really is. What good is all that shit if I can't bring my peeps with me?
That's my next mission, that's why I can't quit. Just like LeBron, get my niggas more chips. Just put the rollie right back on my wrist. This watch came from Drizzy, he gave me a gift. Back when the rap game was praying like this. To act like two legends cannot coexist. But I never beef with a nigga for nothing. If I smoke a rapper, it's gonna be legit. It won't.
He gave me this gift back when the rap game wanted me to diss. They act like two legends can't coexist, calling himself and calling Drake a legend, which they both are, and they both will go down as legends no matter how you feel about Drake or J. Cole. It's undeniable. I'm not gonna diss for no reason, he said. If I diss somebody, you know it's legit. You know that I'm doing that shit for a reason. But he doesn't just say diss, he says if I smoke a rapper. Like, literally smoke a rapper, you don't want no smoke, but also smoke a rapper, as in like rolling up weed, but also smoke a rapper because he just made his hit list at the beginning of the song of people he was gonna smoke.
If I smoke a rapper, it's gonna be legit. It won't be for clout, it won't be for fame. It won't be cause my shit ain't selling the same. It won't be to sell you my latest little sneakers. It won't be cause some niggas slid in my lane.
He's basically calling out all these rappers who are having all these shit beefs just to get popularity, just to get their name. It's like beefing these days is not even about not liking the other person. It's more along the lines of a marketing scheme. Like, look at Soulja Boy and all the shit that just happened with him on The Breakfast Club. Drake! He just went on The Breakfast Club. Probably just there talking shit, just so that way we could be talking about it. Now his name is on our minds. Now his name is in our mouths. So, of course, he's gonna be trending. And then when he's trending, we're looking shit up and boom, oh, what do you know? Here's his new track. And J. Cole is saying, if I'm dissing somebody, it's not gonna be for the clout. It's not gonna be for the fame. It's not gonna be to sell the new sneakers I got a deal on. It's gonna be legit. I'm dissing them to diss them.
Everything grows, it's destined to change. I love you little niggas, I'm glad that you came. I hope that you scrape every dollar you can. I hope you know money won't erase the pain.
And then he's talking back to these little kids. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you're here to hear the words that I have to say to you. Just know that money ain't gonna erase the pain that you're going through. He's talking about these intellectual topics and letting people know, like, hey, money's not gonna be able to buy happiness. Drugs ain't gonna be able to find happiness. But he's not saying it in such a complex way. There's not really so much underlying meaning because he's bringing it to the forefront. That's what makes his lyricism clean.
To the OGs, I'm thanking you now. Was watching you when you was paving the ground. I copied your cadence, I mirrored your style. I studied the greats, I'm the greatest right now. Fuck if you feel me, you ain't got a choice. I ain't do no promo, still made all that noise. The shit gon' be different, I set my intentions. I promise to slap all that hate out your voice. Niggas been counting me.
Boy, he said to all the OGs, I copied your cadence, I copied your style, I copied who you were. I emulated you. And then right now, I'm the greatest because of you. Like, thank you for letting me follow in your footsteps. So at first, he's talking to the little kids like, hey, money ain't everything. Follow my footsteps, just like I followed the OG's footsteps. Fuck if you feel me, you ain't got a choice. You might not feel me, but you gonna respect me. And I'm doing it different. There was no promotion before. And I still got to where I'm at. And I'm about to slap the hate out your voice. This shit is fucking going hard.
Niggas been counting me out. I'm counting my bullets. I'm loading my clips. I'm writing their names. I'm making a list. I'm checking it twice and I'm getting them hit. The real ones been dying. The fake ones is lit. The game is off balance. I'm back on my shit. The Bentley is dirty. My sneakers is dirty. But that's how I like it. You all on my dick.
I just realized he said that the real ones is dying and the fake ones is lit. Like, the real ones is dying because they're not on in the game. Their music is dying. And the fake ones, the ones that are just doing it for the clout, they're the ones that's on. They're the ones that are lit. And literally they're lit off Xannies and pills and perks and all that shit.
I just poured something in my cup. I been wanting something I can feel.
Oh, and then we got that auto-tune. Money in your palm don't make you real.
Put it on their neck, I got them stuck. I'ma give them something they can feel. If it ain't about the swat, don't give a fuck. Pistol in your hand, don't dead in the middle of 2 generations.
Pistol in your hand don't make you real. It's like Kendrick said, everybody gonna respect the shooter, but the one in front of the gun lives forever.
I'm dead in the middle of 2 generations. I'm little bro and big bro all at once. Just left the lab with young 21 Savage. I'm about to go on me jigger for lunch.
Just left the lab with 21 Savage, and he just put out a lot. That's the single off 21 Savage's album, I over Am or Am over I or whatever the fuck it's called. I'm about to go meet Jigga for lunch after I just left the lab with 21 Savage. He's flexing on us in such a low-key way, in such a J. Cole way. And then right before that, he said, I'm in the middle between 2 generations. See, that's how I feel sometimes. I'm 29. My younger brother is 20. He's about to be 21. The only reason I'm connected to his generation, which is the end of the millennials, is because he's my brother. But I didn't grow up with social media. I knew how to hold conversations outside of DMs, outside of Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. The iPhone and smartphones didn't show up until after I had graduated high school. So I went through that very important time in my life without any kind of distraction in the palm of my hand other than text messages. My brother grew up, it's like this runs the world. The disconnect between me and his generation, even though we're the same generation, is that I did not grow up with this in high school. I feel like that's where being in the middle between 2 generations is perfect because I'm young enough to know about the technology and know how it works and know how it shapes the world, but also old enough to know when to let it go, when we don't need it, when we need to be in person and here in the now. I went through a snap the other day and I saw somebody posted basically a whole fucking concert. God damn, were you even watching? So that's a solid line that I'm in the middle between 2 generations.
Had a long talk with a young nigga Kodak. Reminded me of young niggas from Phil. Straight out the projects, no faking, just honest. I wish that he had more guidance for real. Too many niggas in cycle of jail.
He said, I just done talked to young Kodak Black, who's in and out of jail all the time. He's actually on trial for potentially allegations of sexual assault or something like that, rape, I forgot what it is. I wish that young Lil had more guidance. It's like, that's his peer in the rap game, but he feels bad for him, that his mental state is not where it needs to be to keep him out of trouble.
I wish that he had more guidance for real. Too many niggas in cycle of jail, spending their birthdays inside of a cell. We coming from a long bloodline of trauma. We raised by our mamas, Lord, we gotta heal. We hurting our sisters, the babies as well. We killing our brothers, they poison the well.
Too many in the cycle of jail, spending their birthdays inside of the cells. We come from a long bloodline of trauma, he says. That's such a clean line. Like, not even just talking about the single mothers like he says in the next line, but all the way back to their grandparents' who were slaves. Like, slaves were killed, basically worked till the death, worked till the bloody hands on the cotton. Such a sick line.
We hurting our sisters, the babies as well. We killing our brothers, they poison the well.
The babies is real. They're talking about the fact that they just let them go. Like these babies are just a concept in their mind. Like, oh, this baby doesn't really need me, I can just disappear. And it's a vicious cycle of conception, leave, don't give a shit about the baby, single mom, kid grows up, no parental father figure, he makes a baby, doesn't give a shit because that's what his dad did, single mom, cycle over and over and over until somebody breaks it.
Killing our brothers, they poison the well. Distorted self-image, we settle to fail. I'ma make sure.
Distorted self-image, we settle to fail. We're at the bottom. We already have this low self-image of ourselves. Why even try to rise? Why even try to make it out of the gutter? Because we already have this negative, distorted self-image. We're killing our own brothers. We're hurting ourselves. In these like 2 or 3 bars, he's basically going through the cycle of the hood. He's going through the cycle of black poverty. He's going through the cycle of poverty in general. This happens in the Mexican communities. This happens where I'm from. I have friends that have babies who the father hasn't been in the picture since the very beginning. It's just the cycle. It's almost like poverty is the reason for all of this shit. Money gets you on birth control. Money gets you in good education. Money gets you in certain places that poverty doesn't. And that's why it's hard to break that systematic chain of poverty.
Self-image, we settle to fail. I'ma make sure that the real gon' prevail, nigga. I just poured something in my cup.
I'ma make sure that the real prevail.
If it ain't about the stride, don't give a fuck. Just to leave your hand don't make you real. Just to leave your hand don't make you real. Money in your palm don't make you real.
Bro. Yo, that shit was clean. The beat selection was fire. That trumpet loop in the background was going hard the whole time. And this is a hard song. Like on KOD, his hard songs that were there, that were hype tracks, those were tracks that were him emulating like today's new age rappers about the shit that they talk about. He's kind of mimicking a rap style that goes hard today, but it doesn't really have a whole lot of substance. That's what the whole point of the hard songs on KOD were. The songs that were meaningful and the songs that had depth, those were songs that had the beat selection much more chill, like Photograph, like Friends, like The Fall Off. These beats were very low level and chill, so that way the lyrics could rise above. Here we have a combination of the two. We're back to 2014 Forest Hills Drive. The beat goes hard, lyricism goes hard, delivery goes hard. That's the triangle, that's the trifecta that you want from J. Cole. In my personal eyes, that shit was worth the wait. He had some lines in there. Like I said, the lines aren't complex, but they're shit that most people won't say today. And now the title of the song, Middle Child, makes sense. The middle child is normally the one that has all the anger and pent-up aggression because he sees all the pitfalls of everything that the first one did, but he also sees the innocence of the second one. So he's kind of like the middle child in the rap game because he's not young enough to understand what these young bucks and young kids are going through, but he's not old enough to be classified in the OG category. Like, he's not Jay-Z old, he's not Nas old, he's not Eminem old, but he feels like he's torn between the two because he understands the hype of the younger ones but hates who they are and hates the music that they put out and hates the content of the music. But he's clearly not one of the OGs. Hope y'all guys like that first impression. That was a legitimate first impression. I did not listen to the song beforehand. Obviously, I waited till 8:01. If y'all guys liked it, if y'all guys hated the song, let me know down below if he could have done better, if he could have done worse. I pretty much try to like and comment every single comment that gets on my videos. So if you want to have a little discussion, feel free to shoot me something down there. Subscribe if this is your first video and you feel like, oh, this guy might provide me some entertainment. And if that's the case, hit the notification bell. It's about time we had some new music. We were kind of in this lull of just nothing. But anyway, y'all guys have a great night, great weekend, great weekday whenever you're watching this. Peace.